What are you gonna tell him? I dated safely. He didn't have any disease. Oh, yo. You don't have to worry. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about open relationship. So you all know when the relationship is open, it means that even if you date somebody, you can still have a taste from the dessert before you eat the main dish. Or while you're eating the main dish. And this lady is gonna teach us if that might be useful for your marriage. Hey, maybe I can use some little action, dessert. I like some dessert. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It has to be the most delicious dessert. Man. If somebody just trigger warning. The video contains content that some may find disturbing.
You guys know me, I'm quite emotional. I will try not to cry, but if I cry, please excuse me, forgive me. It's just all been very emotional and very intense the last couple of weeks. For me, my intention of doing these YouTube videos, my YouTube channel, was always to be authentic and real and not to fake anything. And you know what, guys? It's harder than it seems because I never expected anyways that there would be so many people watching my videos.
So Adina Rivers, she just gives advice about life. Well, about a lot of sensual stuff, how to give her this and that, funky. And her whole business is about that. But she's been giving like interesting advices, but when she was talking about like open relationship and her life is a mess, hey, it caught my attention,
But I felt like if I continue to make YouTube videos, I have to fill you guys in on where I stand and what's truly happening in my life. Because I'm talking about love, I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about sex. And yet here I am and my love life is at times such a mess. It's beautiful, it's alive, but it is such a freaking mess sometimes.
So yeah, it's a mess.
And especially the last weeks have been really, really, really intense for me. And I felt very alone also in many regards. Not that I don't have people to talk to, but because the decision that I have to take is a decision that only I can take. Yeah, and so I have been at crossroads whether I should share this journey or not because it's so private, it's so personal, it's so intense. There's so much that you guys out there could judge about me, and
then don't say it. I find it sometimes so weird. The most empathetic people want to share so much and then feel so lost at the same time. And I understand where your journey is coming, but hear me out. When somebody tells me something like the circle of doom, I don't like it. So if you tell me I like to express myself, but I like to express it with a specific audience that might judge me and it's gonna be like, oof, I'm like, then don't say it, My mom died beside me. I'm sad. But if nobody understands it, I don't talk about it. And guess what? With time, I forgot about it because I realized nobody freaking cared. I just found a good wife that is like, oh, good replacement. Amen. Gucci solved the issue. I don't like circle of doom. Why live like that?
I feel really not enough people who truthfully share of what is going on inside their hearts, inside their lives.
I think you have to be very careful where you're going with it.
We still have a lot of ego, and so we still are very judgmental, but we can at least try our best, and in that we become more general, we become more soft with ourselves and with others, and I think it's so helpful.
Hell no, I'm gonna judge you because you did something stupid. It doesn't have anything to do with culture or whatever. If you do something weird, I want you to be in my face. I don't want you to be like, yeah, but tell me what it is. I'm not gonna sue you. I need somebody I can trust, If I'm in a zombie apocalypse and I ask you, are there zombies there? Well, it's just a few zombies. Hey, don't worry about it. They're gonna speak walking slow. No, 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 Jamie. There's a bunch of zombies. Run, you idiot.
Okay, so you guys know that I am in a relationship with Oliver since I think 17 years. It's been a long, long time. And it's been a wild journey anyways already, because I'm a wild spirit. I'm free spirited. I'm always seeking new adventures. For me, once I have experienced one thing, I right away immediately want to experience something new. That's just
Okay, that's it. No, yeah, that is just you. I know. This free-spirited stuff, I want a bunch of experience. Okay, for me, that's a red flag. I get where she's coming from. She likes the vibe. I know where you're coming from. But if you're free-spirited, usually it's not very healthy in the way for the other person. You know? I don't like to be free-spirited. You know why? Because I'm a horny man. And when I'm horny and people touch me, I'm like, this is difficult. So, for me, I'm a free-spirited person. In my house. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, look, man, I don't care if you're a woman or a man. I think we all want bow chiki bow wow, bow chiki bow. I don't freaking care. You're all the same horny. Touch the right button, up, down, left, right, B, A, select, start. If you don't know, that's a secret code for the best sex in your life, or extra life in a game called Contra from the Nintendo. Everybody has a button, because most men won't even know what it is unless they do the prostate exam. They're like, hey, what was that?
how I am. I've never been the type of the mother kind of person, who's always at home. I'm not a homebody at all. I'm always out. I always need to explore. That's just who I am.
Wait, being a mother, there's nothing to do that you always have to be at home. If you said taking care of the family, I can get it. But you don't have to be at home. You can be free-spirited with your son in the mountains if you want. Life is Gucci. What are you on about?
And Oliver is very different from me. Yet, there's always reasons why people attract each other. And I really, 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 really adore this man so much. He has brought so much freaking goodness into my life. And I basically grew up with him. I was 21 when I met him. And it's been a freaking long journey together. In this world right now, there's not many people. I don't meet many people who spend such a long time. We really have been together since 17 years. We walked together this life, been through the highs and lows. We had one abortion, another abortion I did before that because I just was freaking way too young. I would not have been mentally capable of taking care of a child. And we have a son together.
I know what's going to happen. When you're free spirit, there's always like, I met somebody, I met somebody, I touched somebody, funky time. Like I told you, when you touch you, the hormones go whoo hoo hoo, toy and all those stuff.
It's been a long journey together. We have experienced a lot. We have gone already through a lot of drama together. He with me probably more, because I always wanted so much adventures and experienced so many things. But it intensified even more in the last 4 years, I would say, because 4 years ago I got to know another man, and
I'm just surprised certain people just have the feeling that they want to be with more people. I mean, you can do it, right? But then just release the person, right? Why should the person stay in the relationship while you explore something they don't agree with? It's not their fault that you have a way of seeing a relationship. Do what you have to do. But if somebody doesn't feel comfortable with you in that position and they want to release you, you shouldn't be like, oh my God, life is so hard. Life isn't hard. Whenever you don't receive the thing that you can't have, immediately you're like, oh my God, no. If you're making babies accidentally and you're having abortion, use a freaking condom. It's so freaking easy. It's common sense. For me, you shouldn't even having sex if you're making babies accidentally. I'm sorry, I just see it like that. It's as simple as that. Because I cherish the experience with the kid too much to even see it as something simple. Yeah, we have the right to have sex. It's 2020. I don't freaking care. Tell that to the kids that's going to be born that you don't want to take care of them, right? And you're going to be like, don't talk to me like that. Well, don't make the baby then if you don't want to invest in the baby. I take that really serious. I don't freaking care if you're free-spirited. I'm free-spirited too. You know what? In the bathroom. Chugga chugga chung. That's it.
I felt drawn towards this man, and about 4 years ago I started a relationship with him, and it was very intense in the beginning especially. It felt very different. He had such a different character. He's just such a different being from Oliver, and it
So he wasn't a simp. Intensive? He's intensive. BBC. That intensive? Just say you're horny and life is boring and you wanted to have some fun. Have you ever heard a guy cheat and he's like, I'm free-spirited, my balls float like butterfly and landed on a flower?
explored this in its full capacity. Now the thing is that I explored this for the first 3 months without telling Oliver, so Oliver only knew about this, learned about this about 3 months later. I will say though, I did wait to have actual sex with this man until he actually made a test, because it really meant to me a lot. It still means a lot to me to be sexually safe and to be sexually clean in any way.
Okay, so it was intensive for almost 3 months. And then you made him do a test to confirm he doesn't have any disease. That's quite honorable. I know a friend, a girl, she can't even have baby because she had some weird disease. I was actually shocked about that.
That always mattered a lot to me. I messed up a lot of things, but this always mattered to me a lot. So, yeah.
I cheat a lot, but I do it safe.
3 months into this romance with this new man, Oliver found out about it, or I shared with him about it, and I shared to him directly also that I do want to continue to see this man intimately, and I do want to continue to explore this. This was really hard for me because I would, before that, never be so straightforward and open and honest. I would...
Wait, that's hard for you? No. No. What are you going to tell him? I dated safely. He didn't have any disease. Oh, you don't have to worry. I mean, at least you're straight. The fact that he found out or not, you're not clarifying in the video. But damn.
Would always hide things for fear that I would lose Oliver, for fear of messing up, for fear of not being a good enough woman, you know? It's just, I always wanted to somehow fit into this ideal of a perfect woman, and the idea that many of us have been portrayed by Hollywood movies or Disney movies, you know, you find the right man and then it just clicks and just fits and la la la, and you live happily ever after.
Well, I do agree with her. We have this image that we have provided for people that can actually distort the way they perceive a marriage. It's not that easy. It's not like you married and Gucci, everything is fine. No, that's actually a battle because you grow with somebody and people change. So when you're married, the person that you are in the next 10 years, you're not the same person. And of course, you might be locked with somebody that you don't feel comfortable, you know? And the problem is, in this age, when you say compromise, everybody's like, well, you got whipped. You're not functioning at your own level. Well, the thing is, maybe if you work together with that person, so both of you go up in level, life is Gucci. But whenever you do something, yeah, you cannot tell me what you want. I'm an independent woman. And of course, you have these dumb dudes that want to like, yeah, but I'm a man. Don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. Well, you both are freaking idiots, okay? That's it.
Man, I felt like I really needed to explore this other side of me, and I felt it was just of immense importance for my personal growth as well. And on the other side, I also did not want to lose Oliver. So what happened was that I dived deeper into the idea of open relationship, free relationship. It was super hard for Oliver, but we did then start to speak about open relationship. You guys know that I made a video on free relationship. That was exactly during that time. I made more Q&As on this whole thing.
Wait. He did a Q&A about an open relationship on the channel with his boyfriend that he wasn't cool with it? Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, that's like putting a finger up my ass, create a channel and be like, well, that is the compromise Meat Puppet had to make for our relationship to work. I might even do it because I'm so in love with my wife that I'm like, well, you know what? I'll compromise for you. Blam!
Oliver and I, we were still so much in the beginning. Oliver was still very much hurt by the whole situation because I was not gentle with him, I would say, because I really...
You weren't gentle? You chewed his dick like a rubber band going. Come on! Oi. I know, man.
I wanted to explore this with him, and it was kind of like Oliver had to deal with it in a way.
Oliver had to deal with it.
And it was really hard for him. It wasn't easy, definitely, but I think these moments never are easy.
Oh, that makes it better. So because he poops big shit, you're like, well, he never had it easy with his asshole, so that's why I put a finger in it. I mean...
It went back and forth, the whole thing. Oliver during the...
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. The neighbor's gonna think I'm going crazy. I can't do this.
But as Oliver explained me, it was a lot also because he was hurt. And so he kind of tried to balance it out and see how it would feel like for him to do something similar. And then last year, after I went on a trip again with this man to, I don't know where it was just 2 days that we went somewhere together, but I think Oliver was hurt, he was upset at home. So he started to go on Tinder, I think, and then met this other woman, and apparently they had a really beautiful connection. And
you are going with this guy on trip. That's not like an open relationship. Like, it's like you're investing right now. Of course he's gonna go crazy about the whole situation, and now he's going on Tinder and he might click to somebody. If she's gonna tell me that he clicked with a different lady on a different level compared to her, and that's what's hurting her, I'm stopping the video because I'm done with this.
And good conversations, and me, crazy as I am, jealous also as I am, which makes total no sense, but I'm a fire being as well.
Water, earth, fire.
I checked his WhatsApp, I read his WhatsApp messages. It was very intense and very sexual, the way they talked, and I'm not proud of that. I'm just being straightforward and honest. This is just real me. This is life. Fuck it. So
No. Oh my god. So because, wait, what is then intense? Intense, isn't it like a spiritual person experiencing life? Yeah, floating like a butterflies and balls are bouncing left and right. I'm like, come on, woman. So you were like, I wanna float, do my stuff, but you have to understand me. But you can't go funky there. But if you make a connection stronger with a different woman, that's wrong. What did you expect?
it just was a lot for me, and I got super jealous. I made life super hard for him as well, and it was not easy for him to explore that romance with this other woman because me, I was super jealous. And then he flew to Berlin and got to know another girl, and I had sex with this other woman in Berlin as well, with who he said he also had a beautiful connection. It was just a different type of woman. So it was a very important and good time for me. And during this time, actually, I stopped seeing the other man because I was so involved with Oliver. I was so scared also of losing Oliver. And so
you can't have it both ways. The fact that you were so scared of him and you lost the other guy already shows you that you were never invested in everything. That's why the song said 6 million ways to die, choose one. And
then actually it started to be really nice again at the end of the year between Oliver and I. Somehow he stopped seeing the other women.
Somehow?
Because I asked for it, but it just happened gradually.
Yes, you asked for it. Quick.
Then everything was more peaceful. We went to Finland beginning of this year. And then somehow, I don't know, I started to see the other men again. Because also I feel so drawn to his spirit.
No, kiss my ass. I'm done. Spirit animal. You like a spirit dick that spit in your face.
This is a summoning jutsu.
Nah, man, I'm done.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, turloqueta, verdetta, welcome.